guys, Aquadulis here, and before we jump into the video real quick, I want to say congrats to Xavier for getting first place as locals with Melffy's. Really cool to get, just first place with a deck that just came out. And a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Melffy's aren't that strong, they're just cute, and that's kind of all they have. Well, this proves that wrong. So, Xavier, congrats, man, that's pretty freaking cool. Also, link in the description down below to his channel. I recently just started making videos, so pretty cool, guys. You should check those out. So, link in the description down below. Let's get him some subs, guys. So, bread and butter of the video. I was looking at his list, and something caught my eye, and it's a real spicy card.
That's a spicy
Mammoth. I actually never seen this card before, and it's actually really old. Came all the way out in Flaming Eternity back on March 1st, 2005, and the card is Big Tusked Mammoth. Now, Big Tusked Mammoth is a level 5 Earth Beast monster with 2,000 attack and 1,000 defense. Its card text simply reads, monsters your opponent controls cannot attack the turn they are summoned. Now, the thing is, in Melffy's, this is actually pretty good. Melffy's aren't really that strong at all. They're very weak. And looking at their, just what they have access to and what they can make from the extra deck, they have access to some pretty strong monsters, effect-wise. But when it comes to attack power, they're not exactly the best. When we look at things, like Naturia Beast, Herald Arclight, I think it's what's called the Herald Synchro, and then things like the Fabled Unicorn. If you're playing a Fabled Cerberus, Hyper Psychic Riser, which we'll talk about later a little bit. Cool interaction with it there. But yeah, these are things that are actually relatively strong effect-wise, but don't have just the best attack power and can kind of be easily run over. This comes in and essentially offers, protection for a turn, which is actually really freaking nice. Something that, we just don't really see in a lot of, just stuff. So, something I do want to point out real quick is you can basically kind of summon this from the deck, technically from the hand. Cat searches Big Tusk, and then Fenny special summons Big Tusk from the hand, but you can special summon Fenny from the deck using the dog. So it's like you're kind of summoning Big Tusk from the deck indirectly, if you get what I mean there. Just depends on how y'all look at it, but it's fairly kind of easy to get out. So I did talk to Xavier a little bit because I was very curious about how, this went. And he essentially said that after the tourney, he feels this is more of a side deck card. And if he knew he was going first, he would say he would side it in. Looking at his list, he was going for more of a control style with Fabled Unicorn. And if the opponent could play around it, or if he felt like there was a monster that was a threat to him, he would essentially drop Big Tusk on the field and, gives him a turn to basically out the opposing threats, which, isn't really too hard because, we do have, Calamatos in the deck, which we can get out fairly easily, which you can call Wind Up Cat, or Wind Up Kitten for anyone playing that, if the threat can't be destroyed. But it's overall pretty freaking nice there with that. Let's see, can I flip the page here? So yeah, overall it kind of did its job well for when it was there. But I started thinking, after that, I don't think maybe it's a bad idea main decking it, because the thing is with Melffy's, I feel, they want to go first, and then, I'm looking at, what can they essentially make, which, like I said earlier, Naturia Beast, Fabled Unicorn, the one Herald Synchro are all very strong going first options. So just looking at what they have, Melffy's kind of want to go first. So going into to a match, dice roll. If you can go first, that's really good. That's what you want. So because of that, I just feel like maybe main decking the one copy, which this is a spicy one of, might not be a bad idea, but I haven't got to really play this and test for myself. So while Xavier has, so he's probably just more right than my thinking here on that. Now, something pretty cool I do want to point out really quick is that this actually has a really cool interaction with a Hyper Psychic Riser, which I also mentioned in the last video I did. Link in the description down that below. Because it has 2000 attack, just like Hyper Psychic Riser, so its effects don't get negated. And now, if your opponent summons a monster that's less than 2000, they can't attack because of Psychic Riser's effect. And now if they summon something with more than 2000 attack, not only is its effects negated essentially, but now they also just can't attack that turn because of Big Tusk Mammoth. That's just something kind of cool. I just wanted to point out, like, I kind of like the idea of Hyper Psychic Riser, and I do like the idea of Big Tusk Mammoth. I just had to point out that little bit of somewhat synergy they have. So that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Give this video a like if you liked it. Comment any comments you got. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content. Once I get my Melffy cards in, we'll be doing a deck profile on that, guys. So should be up hopefully within around a week. I'm hoping is when I'll have all the stuff in. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching.